Well, new this morning, based on the movie and the novel, Tarzan is now headed to stage in Olney, Illinois. It's the story of a boy raised by gorillas and his journey as he encounters creatures like himself. Joining us this morning to talk a little bit about their upcoming shows, we have Josh Strickland, guest director. He was also the original Tarzan on Broadway. Pretty amazing stuff. And John Wright, who's the producer and director of theater for Olney Central College. Thank you both so much for being here today. I really appreciate it. Very excited. Sad Tommy's not here today to join me for this one. But let's talk a little bit about the synopsis of Tarzan for folks that might not know what the storyline is about.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, Tarzan, the story has been around for so long, and so people might know it from the books, Edgar Rice Burroughs, but also the Disney film about a young child that was basically left alone in the jungle. His parents perished in a shipwreck, and then, you know, just being raised and taken under the wing of this gorilla family, and being raised by them, and learning how to climb trees and make it in the jungle alone. But yeah, it's a story of, to me, adoption, and I think it's so beautiful. It has a lot of heart. It's got some beautiful music written by Phil Collins. But yeah, it's kind of one of those stories that's like, no matter who you are, where you came from, you belong, and that somebody will love you, you know?
Absolutely. And before we get into the details, I want to talk, John, a little bit about, you know, Olney Community College, Olney Central College. The 50th anniversary of the theater department, amazing. I mean, talk to us a little bit about that and why you wanted to make it so big.
We have a great tradition there of putting on really good events, especially for a community-based theater. And this year we wanted to do spectacular things. And that was we had Adam Pascal in January, the original Roger in Rent. We have Stephanie Parks coming in from Hamilton on Labor Day weekend, and for our centerpiece, we wanted something special. And that's when we looked to Josh. And yes, he will let you know he's special. No, he was. And it was one of those things, like we had 2 or 3 shows, and it was like, okay, let's reach out, try to get him. If not, we'll go to backups, but this was #1. This was what was special. It was obviously a great learning opportunity for our people. And then he also surprises the crowd every night and comes out and does a closing number to end the show. So it's a special.
I mean, what has it been like? Because this, you know, the show consists of folks of all ages, as we had talked about. But what is it like to have Broadway stars come and, you know, work with these folks that really love theater in their local community?
It definitely ups the early effort, because no one wants to look bad. Everyone's ready to get after it a little bit. But again, it also is, hey, here's a better way to do this, or well, let's try it this way. I think you're going to be happier. And there's been several cases with Josh already where we're going to take things that we learned this show and use them down the road.
I love that.
And that's been wonderful.
And Josh, a question, you know, you played Tarzan on Broadway. What year did Tarzan run on Broadway?
2006, almost 20 years ago.
Wow. So, I mean, going from playing the Tarzan, you know, nationally acclaimed, to now being behind the scenes and helping folks and a newer generation, what has that been like for you?
It's been really special because this show is very important to me, obviously, being my Broadway debut, and having to be able to go to Germany as well and do it in its span over there. It's been running there for over 15 years. So it's really cool that I get to bring my experience and my knowledge of the story of Tarzan to now on the other side of the table with a whole new cast here in the Olney production. So it's really, it's special for me. It's cool that I get to kind of like use my knowledge and my expertise in the business. You know, I've been doing this for a long time, over 20 years. And just kind of, you know, learning from them too, because I think that that's what's important, is that like we're constantly learning. There's nothing that I can bring in and say, I know this and it's the only thing. You learn from each other, and I think that that's what's kind of cool about art and theater in general. It's really cool.
And what has it been like working with these young folks who may aspire to be in your shoes one day, you know?
I mean, I was where they were, you know? I mean, like, this is exactly where I started. I started in my local community, and then, you know, just got my first microphone at 5, Fisher-Price. And so, you know, it's places like this that really hone in on people's craft and give them a place that they can harness their gift. And so it's kind of cool that I'm getting able to witness some of that starting now in the community.
And what message do you hope folks, because you already had a few shows, there's more this upcoming weekend, but what message do you guys want the audience to go home with after, seeing this production?
I hope that they're filled with joy, heart, love. I think that it's truly a piece that, like we talked about earlier, that it means family, it means love, it means heart. I think that the "You'll Be in My Heart," the Oscar-winning song, really is such a powerful anthem for what the show means, and I think that it's a beautiful, beautiful show that people can come of all ages, bring every one of their kids, grandma. I mean, I think everybody's going to like it.
And real quick, John, give us the dates and times where folks can get tickets if they're interested.
So they can get tickets at www.iecc.edu/OCC/theater, or Google us. Olney Central College Theater is going to be the easiest way to get tickets. We have shows tonight, tomorrow, Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, and Sunday. Tickets are only $14, so it's very reasonable for the family to come out and enjoy a fun night of theater.
Thank you both so much for
being here. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.